Well, tonight we're hearing from the attorneys representing the family of an 18-year-old who was found naked and deceased on the side of a highway.
The attorneys told me they think the family is feeling a bit of relief that a process has been started to hold people accountable for what happened nearly 2 years ago.
What happened to Noah Presgrove? The forever 18-year-old was found dead on the side of Highway 81 in Jefferson County near Terrell in September of 2023. But questions about that night have grown with time as criminal charges have not been filed. The family is taking matters into their own hands and seeking justice through a civil case.
I think that answers are a big part of this, and nobody's seemed to have been able to give them any answers up to this point. So we're hoping to be able to do that at least.
Officials with the Oklahoma Highway Patrol say they're still investigating the case, but not as a possible murder. Attorney Austin Raybon says they have no control over what law enforcement decides to do.
Our main focus is to get justice for this family. We have a young man who we believe was just terribly killed, and our job is to gather as much evidence as we can and to pursue this from a civil action. Now, if that turns into criminal, I think Evan and I both have young kids, and if this was our child, I know what I would want, and that would be seek justice from the criminal side as well. But right now, our focus is just in a civil action as to they owed a duty, and someone is liable for his death.
Court documents in the civil case state they believe one or more of the partygoers being sued beat Noah to death. Attorney Evan Watson, who is one of these several lawyers representing his family, says his loved ones have been seeking justice for 2 years now and filed the civil case before the 2-year statute of limitations for wrongful death action was reached.
We anticipate, with the evidence that we've gathered, and we're going to gather more evidence in the discovery process, that information will come out in the future that kind of paint the picture of what really happened that night, and that's ultimately what we're trying to figure out.
He says property owners have several liabilities, including keeping them free from harm while there.
We also think this liability is applicable to the people at this particular party that were providing alcohol to the minors and the underage folks. So we've got a wide range of responsible parties that we've alleged in this case.
The case was filed in Stevens County because several of the parties reside there, and because Watson hopes this will be able to give them a fair and impartial jury. They hope to start and complete the discovery process this year. You can count on your 7 News team to continue following this case. For 7 News, I'm Haley Wilson.